Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, Curious Cuttlefish. My name is Sarah, and today we are going to be talking about Ice Yarns Harmony. So today we're going to be talking about Ice Yarns Harmony, and here you can see this color. This one is called Harmony Gray Shades, Brown Shades, Blue Shades. Wonderful name, right? Let me tell you a little bit about this yarn. So they say that this is a 100% acrylic. Each ball is 100 grams, 160 meters, or 174 yards. This is a medium 4 weight. I would say it's a much heavier 4. I would say this is borderline bulky from my personal opinion. They recommend that you use a 5 to 6 millimeter needle. That's a US 8 to 10, which means you would use a 6 to 7 millimeter hook. I am not entirely sure what letters those are, but I will have those up above here. So yes, there is this yarn. It is soft, but I would not say that this is the softest acrylic yarn I have felt. It's definitely softer than Red Heart, and it is a bit thick. But if you see here, this yarn, it has like 2 different colors spun together, and then those colors will slowly shift and change, and that gives it this beautiful, these beautiful hues. So there you see there, and I will have had a picture, maybe I can put a picture right up here, of a close-up of this yarn. I really like this yarn. I think it is beautiful, and because I have multiple balls of it, I'm able to show you guys this one and then what I made with them. So I will say each of these projects that I'm going to show you, this first one, this is how it works up in crochet. This used 1 whole ball of the yarn. So from 1 whole ball you can get, this is what I made from 1 ball. This is a cowl, and this is, I think it's called the Primrose Rose Stitch cowl from Crystal at Bag O' Day Crochet. So I used 1 skein in order to make this cowl, and I really like the colors. I love how this turned out. I really like the stitch pattern. So I will have the link to this pattern in the description box beneath if you guys are interested in making it. I really like how this yarn worked up. I love the stitch definition. I was able to crochet very easily with this. I had no problem frogging. The stitches came out very easily. If you made a mistake, you have a lot of stitch definition. You can see very clearly with this yarn, and yeah, I love this yarn. I love the colors. I love how thick this yarn is as well. So there you guys can see. And from the pattern, the video pattern, I did a change where at the end I did 2 rows of just single crochet to do a nice finish to match the single crochet row that you started with at the bottom, and then I actually went back and did a 2nd row of single crochet along the first edge so that they matched on the top and the bottom of this cowl. But there you have it. I love how this yarn looks. Look at the different colors, the variegation. This yarn is beautiful. So I did not have any problems with this yarn splitting while I was working with it. It worked up very well. The only thing is, this is not the softest acrylic I have ever felt, but it is definitely a softer acrylic. It is very thick, so this will be very warm once it starts getting colder, and yes, there is a tail on this. But this is the pattern that I used for crocheting with Ice Yarns Harmony. So there's the cowl. You can find the pattern, like I said, in the description box beneath. And then let me show you the knit version. So I knit a hat, and I really like how the colors come out when you knit with this yarn, and it might just be the way this yarn is made, but it has just such beautiful stripes and variations, and just I feel like the color change is very smooth because of the way that this yarn is made. No problem knitting with it. It knit up very quickly because this is a bulkier weight yarn. This project went very fast. I did use my normal recipe pattern per se for making a hat, and as such this one is a bit slouchy because this yarn is thicker, and so because it is thicker, it ends up being a bit bigger than my normal beanie recipe, which made it more of a slouchy hat, which I am fine with. I really like the color. I really love how this project turned out, and this yarn worked up very quickly. I did not use the whole ball for knitting this hat. I have enough to probably do close to a second one, probably minus the brim, so that much. I would say I used roughly half a ball, a skein, to make this hat, so you can get an idea for how far you can get with one skein. And now this came in, so this yarn comes in a pack of 4. Sorry, this one's not as beautiful as the other ones that I worked with. This yarn came in the pack of 4, and on Ice Yarn's website, I'll have a link to this yarn in the description box beneath if you are interested. I paid $1.75 per ball plus shipping. I'll have the price for shipping calculated and up here for you guys if you're interested in that. And I know as of checking it earlier today, they now have this for $1.50 a ball, so it would be $6 roughly if you were to get a pack of 4, which is how they sell them. They sell their yarn in packs. And I believe that that is a wonderful value for the amount of yardage that you get. I do think that this is a thicker yarn, and so your projects work up very quickly when you are using this yarn. They have some very bright, very fun colors, and I just tend towards more of the muted tones, so I got the more muted green and brown tones, but they have some very, very bright, very fun colors that I think would make wonderful blankets and just little bright pops of color. So I definitely suggest that you check out this yarn. I really enjoyed it, and I could see myself ordering more in the future. So yeah, it was a very good yarn. I didn't have any of the major problems. Even when pulling the yarn out of the center pull, I didn't get much yarn barf out of the 2 balls that I worked with for making my 2 projects that I have here to show you guys. It worked out fine. I didn't have problems with tangling, and overall I really like this yarn. It's a nice acrylic. It's a thicker acrylic, and the colors and the way that they turn up in both the crochet and the knit was just gorgeous. I'm excited to, I still have 2 I still have 2 skeins of this yarn, and I will be able to make 2 more projects with that, 2 more small projects. I'll probably knit another hat with the remainder of this skein, and probably do a full-size scarf with the other 2. So yes, when I have the chance to get to that. But there you go, there's an idea. This is Ice Yarns Harmony. So that was just a little sneak peek into it. Really enjoyed this yarn. Highly recommend it for both knitting and crochet. I think it works up wonderfully. I wish I could do some more. I need to learn more knit stitch patterns so that I could show off the yarns a bit more, but since this is such a colorful and busy yarn, the regular what is this, stockinette stitch, I feel like shows off those colors beautifully. So yes, thank you so much for watching my videos. Thank you so much to my returning subscribers. I so enjoy you guys, and I hope that you are having a wonderful Friday. Hope you have a wonderful weekend, and I will be seeing you guys again on Monday for my regular podcast. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I shall see you all soon. Bye.